Welcome to another Bean Outdoor product pick. This time we're going to take a look at the Hoyt Defiant aluminum bow. We picked up Hoyt about a month ago and we've been a Hoyt dealer, and I really like what I'm seeing out of the Hoyt Defiant series. I've always read and heard a lot about Hoyt over the last few years. I've worked on Hoyt, and they're most famous for their carbon line of bows. This bow that we're going to look at today is available in the carbon family. However, the carbon manufacturing process has kind of been delayed, and so we're expecting more carbon bows in the fall 2016. Hopefully August is what we're shooting for. But this is the aluminum version of that same bow. This is their flagship bow, the Defiant. This is a 31-inch axle-to-axle bow. All right, now they do make a Defiant Turbo, and there's another variation of this same bow. This bow weighs 4 pounds. It is a 7-inch brace height bow. To kind of give you an overview, you can kind of see the limbs here. Okay. One thing I like about Hoyt's is there's plenty of dampeners that come with their high-end bows, so they're going to be quiet right out of the box. It does have a string stop here. Okay, they have their new DFX cam system. Something to note about this cam system that I believe is unique for Hoyt's that hasn't been in the past is that these come in about 3 or 4 different cam configurations, and then the draw length can be adjusted without a bow press. Okay, using the module. You still want your Hoyt dealer to do that, but at the same time, that offers some adjustability with these bows. And I don't think Hoyt's have always been like that, is my understanding. But that's a neat feature as well. When we get to the Defiant and the upper end bows, there is no cable slide. They have this roller guard system here. We've spent some time shooting this bow and trying it out. It's a very smooth shooting bow. I like the way it feels. They're projecting about 330 feet per second as far as the speed. And one thing that I found interesting is that every bow manufacturer I've ever dealt with, they all have their own grip, and the way in which those grips fit me. You know, some people love the Matthews grips, some people love the Hoyt grips, some people hate Elites, and on the line just depends on who the individual is. I've always liked Elites, and I like the way the grip feels. This grip for a Hoyt fits my hand very good. I like the grip on it. Something else to notice about Elites is that, or not Elites, but Hoyt, is that this is a cam stop, okay? Or cable stop, excuse me, not a cam stop, but a cable stop system. With these bows, they do come in a configuration where you can change them around and have a limb stop back wall. So for some guys that kind of complain about a cable stop back wall and that is too much or is too spongy, or they just want some rock solid, then that they have that configuration available that you can change the bow over to where it is a limb stop. Okay, and so if you want that limb stop instead of the cable stop, you can certainly have that set up. This bow is currently set up with just the cable stops, and that's how they come from the factory. Okay, so to kind of give you a feel here, like we normally do, I'll start off with, I'll just kind of run a shot through here and then kind of talk about the shot and draw cycle, and then we'll kind of go through and demonstrate the let off and things like that. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, this bow is set 29-inch draw and 65 pounds. As far as the shot itself, the shot was very smooth, not any vibration. A lot of bows, you will need a dampener to kind of get them to not have that twang at the end. of a shot, but with this Defiant, I didn't feel that at all. The complete draw cycle was smooth throughout. There wasn't a big breakover or anything like that. With this next test, when I come all the way back, we'll kind of inch it forward and see how much play we have that in this particular bow. All right, so let's try that test. And we just have a standard whisker biscuit installed on this bow, nothing fancy. All right. Something else to notice is that on the Hoyt bows, you do have your speed knocks, and you also have some a cable leech here as well to help quiet them down, and I like that. And for a high-end bow and a premium price bow, I think those are great features to have. And you know, if you're going to charge a premium price, all of these things should be included. All right, so we're going to go all the way back, and then we'll kind of ease forward and see how much play we have in this draw cycle. All right, so we're at full draw, and we're just going to ease forward. So there's a little bit of play. You see that? Just a little bit of play there. But let me go ahead and shoot. Okay. But as you can tell, there's a little bit of play. You know, you can ease forward, I would say, ½ inch or less. Not as much as some other bows that we have tested, but there is enough there that where it's not trying to just take off. So as for a hunting bow, I think this would be a great choice. But this is the Hoyt Defiant series. We are a Hoyt dealer now. We carry the full line. We have those in stock, and you can come by. You can test shoot them. If you have any questions, we'll be glad to help you there. We also stock a lot of the fused Hoyt accessories. So if you need a bow case or you're looking for sight, quiver, stabilizer, or anything relative to Hoyt, we'll be glad to help you. Our shop is located at 12201 North Carolina Highway 150, Suite number 2. We are located in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, zip code 27127. We're in the Hickory Tree Shopping Center at the corner of Highway 150, Peters Creek Parkway, and Hickory Tree Road. Our phone number is 336-837-4700. Our email address is sales@beangoutdoors.com, and our website address is www.beangoutdoors.com. If you have any questions or have anything regarding Hoyt or any of your archery needs, we'll be glad and more than happy to help you with anything. We'll be back in the future with more reviews on Hoyt archery bows. This is the Hoyt Archery Defiant series.